So you just started this game because of the Nier Automata collaboration, and then you log into the game, claim that hot 2B waifu from your present box as well as some crystals, but you don't know what else to do. Here are some tips for you from the casual player myself. Let's get into it, guys. Tip number 1. So if you're a beginner, you would want to reroll for several SR weapons from the initial reroll screen. I recommend at least getting 2 SRs from that, and then you go into the game, claim some crystals. You can do a few pulls here and there, and assuming you are a Nier Automata fan, you probably want to reroll until you get A2 if you plan to be a damage dealer. Else, if you plan to be healer, you would want to pull for the staff. Alright? Tip number 2. So now you are satisfied with your rolls and you're probably wondering what to do next. Notice at the top left hand corner of your screen, there is a rookie mission tab here. And also the bottom right corner of your screen, there's a mission tab. You would want to do all those, right? But in order to complete all the missions there, you would want to join a guild first. So in order to join a guild, you need to reach a certain rank. So you have to play a little bit here in the story mode to raise up your rank. And then you do a guild battle. So guild battle is held once per day. And in order to complete all these missions, you have to do it for 3 times. So you need 3 days to complete all the rookie missions as well as the beginner missions in the mission tab available. Tip number 3. So now you have participated in at least 1 guild battle and you're still waiting for another day to complete all the rookie missions. Now what you're gonna do is go to story mode, main story, okay? Then you would want to complete all these chapters that has the character icon on top of it first. So this is a priority, guys, because this will net you all the characters there, okay? So this is pretty important because once you get all the characters, you can upgrade their classes and you will get a pretty huge boost in stats, okay? So you would want to first upgrade all the characters to level 4 in order to get the common traits there. As you guys can see here, in my case 2B, there is a common level 3, gives you physical attack plus 50 and also physical defense plus 50 as in level 4. This will boost the general stats across the board for all your classes. All right, so therefore number 1 priority is to level them up to level 4 first, and then after you get all to level 4, you want to go to level 8 in order to get all that common traits right there for a huge boost in stats. Also, I forgot to mention that if you're a beginner, you probably get the book here, the book of something that will give you a lot of mastery points, right? So you can find it in menu items in inventory here. So I don't have the book, I already used it up, but that book will give you a ton of mastery points, so you can get a head start in leveling your initial jobs to level 4, okay? And also I would like to talk about the shops as well. So after you completed some of the story missions, you probably get like 750 crystals, right? So if you already got 750 crystals, you want to go to shop and you want to go to item here, and then you will see there's a starter pack Vanguard weapons. So if you plan to be a damage dealer, you would want to buy all of the pack so that you can buy it like up to 5 times. Buy all of it, limit break all of your weapons, and also put it on your weapon grid here, okay? So the way I do it is as a beginner is to just press the recommended here, guys, and put the strongest, whatever. And then also don't forget there's an armor tab as well as nightmare. So this nightmare, you can probably get it really easily from doing the story, especially the S version. For the SR version, you would want to do the event, okay, the Nier event, but we'll talk about that later. But anyways, we got main grid, main gear, and also sub gear. So don't forget to equip your sub gear as well. This will give you a pretty huge boost in stats overall, guys. All right. And also yeah, I would like to talk about how to boost your weapon pretty fast, because it's pretty slow if you're farming just from the story. It's pretty low drop. How to get the weapon upgrade materials thing. Let's go into the next tip. Tip number 4. So I will list the website on the right hand side of my screen. This basically will tell you when will the weapon gorilla upgrade event comes to your server, and this will be different from server to server. Mine is Asia server, And if you are playing on the US/Euro version, you would want to look for that. And also, I would like to mention that the draw file works here in this stage. As you guys can see here, doubles item drop rates from the story for 30 minutes. Yes, it will work for this event as well. So if you're trying to speed up your progress in order to upgrade your weapons, you probably want to use that, right? But I think you would want to use that when you are able to do the latest stage, so AP 45. So you would want to save until then. Hey guys. And also the way to use it is to tap in the top right hand corner here on my screen and use item, and then just choose the drop file. I think it is available in the shop for like every day, okay, once every day. So you can only buy it once for really cheap, guys, basically. Okay, let me show you guys like the drop rate here after you use the drop file. As you guys can see, the rewards are doubled. So we have a EXP times 2 and also S EXP times 2. Usually, if you don't use the drop file, you only get one of each, right? Tip number 5. So now you're stuck probably when you're running some quests and you want to find a solution to that, okay? So now go into the co-op battle settings, right? But before we do this, add some really strong friends from the SINoALICE official Discord. Go into Google and type it, look for the friend ID tab right there and follow some really strong guys which has like 80 to 90k points, right? So the beauty in this game is that you can just follow the guy and the guy doesn't have to follow you back, and you will have them in your friend list and you can use them. So select this tab, only selected friends, and select your friends up to 4. Select your strongest guys here. So in this case, these are the 4 guys, the strongest in my team right now. And magically, guys, once you enter into a lot of missions in the future, no random guys will join your mission. So only these strong guys that you have selected, they'll always be there. So this is gonna be helping you tremendously to clear like a lot of really difficult missions. Tip number 6. So guys, when you are limit breaking your weapon, here's some tips for you, right? This is really important, right? So if you try to limit break, for example, in this case, an S rank weapon, right? So the rarity of the weapon matters, okay? The higher the rarity is, the more medals you can get from limit breaking this. In this case, I will get like 8 medals, right? So what this medal do is basically, guys, go into the menu now. Right, so there we go. We're done with limit breaking it. Go to menu, and we go to medal exchange, and you can use these charm medals in order to exchange for some really dope weapons. So the medal is called charm medal, as you guys can see, and I have 380 of them, and I'll choose that. Go into the shop. So the first 500 medals that I get from limit breaking all the Vanguard weapons that I bought from the shop. So I think it's more than enough if you limit break the Vanguard weapons right there. And I chose to buy this sort of bondage, which I think is pretty strong, right? Pretty strong. And yeah, basically you can exchange for a lot of weapons here, and this will help to boost your points even further. And also one more tip here: while limit breaking, you limit break 1 each time. So for example, in this case, right? Okay, so let me choose this book, right? So I can limit break like twice here, but I don't want to do like that all at once. I want to do it one by one. Why? The reason is that we have the mission, right, to limit break things, and you can get some twilight crystals from it, guys. Right? Let me show you guys, right? So go to mission, and then when you limit break, as you guys can see here, limit break a weapon 40 times. So I did like 39 times now. So in order to get the best bang out of that, in order to get a lot of crystals from this, you would want to limit break the weapon one by one, even though you can like limit break like 4 at once. You don't do that, all right? Tip number 7. If you've been following my tips up till now, you're probably strong enough to tackle on the act of hatred, which is the second act of the chapter. And what you guys want to do is you guys want to rush until chapter 4 here. In my case, I did like the Alice story because I want to get her character as well in the process. So killing 2 birds with 1 stone, guys. And then you want to go into chapter 4-2 to do all this stage over and over again until you can level up your rank into about 80 range. So this is easily doable if you keep doing this stage, all right? But if you're not strong enough to do that yet, you probably want to go into chapter 3. So chapter 3 will give you 113 experience for 16 AP. Okay, that is pretty good enough. But chapter 4, the reason why we choose chapter 4 is because it is the most efficient. For 17 AP, you can get 153 experience per run. So that is the most that you can get at the moment. And the more rank you can get, the better it is, because guys, if you guys can see here, I go to gears settings, and as you guys can see, I can equip like 20 weapons right now, right? It is because I have a lot of AP from a really high rank. So I'm like rank 81 right now. I have 281 AP. I can equip all these 20 weapons. The more weapons you can equip, the stronger your points are, the stronger you are, and the more stages that you can do, you can farm, and etc, etc. Alright guys. Tip number 8. So now after you max all of your weapons experience here, as you guys can see, I max everything except for the last one, I think the last hammer. So what you guys want to do is evolve the weapons. So from SR you can go to L, as you guys can see here, and then from S rank you would want to evolve them to SR rank. Yes, they will reset the level from level 1 again, but once you level it up again, it'll be much stronger, guys. And in order to evolve the weapons, you need like to farm this one, the Dragon Scale Water version, or if your weapon is a wind, then you have to farm for the wind materials as well, right? So this basically will get you super strong. Probably if you finish everything, if you evolve everything, even the armor to SR rank, okay, don't neglect your armor too, don't forget about it. You can get about like 80 to 90k points like as free to play. So this is what most of the guys are doing right now. They're farming really hard. Yes, this requires a lot of time, requires a dedication to farm in this game. That's what separates the hardcore FTP players from the rest of the casual players like myself. Yeah guys. To wrap this video all up, I will present you guys the last tip of the day. Okay, so now you're strong enough. Okay, you probably have like a lot of points, 50k to 70k. You can start doing the near events. But before doing the event, we go into this medal exchange near medal. So if you have not been doing the event, don't worry. Okay, you will get like a lot of near medals, because if you log in every day, you get 1000. Okay, and the first thing you want to do is buy this iron pipe, because this iron pipe will give you the skill, the multiplier, to get more medals from the event itself, right? So it doesn't matter if you put it on the subgrid or the main grid of the weapons, it will work. And then the next thing you want to prioritize is to get Simone as a new player, because you're weak, you probably don't have enough points. It's because this SR Nightmare alone will give you a total point boost of 3099 even without limit break. Okay, just max it out. You can get the materials to max out your Nightmare by doing the guild battle every day. If you win, if you lose, it doesn't matter. You still get the battles anyways. I mean, like the materials to enhance the Nightmares. All right, and then after that, the next one you want to get is probably the armor, the 2B armor. But wait, okay, don't buy the armor. If you're strong enough, you can probably farm the armor from this stage as well, from the hard mode. Okay, so if you finish the normal, you can go into this one, this stage. Okay, this is a normal one, so go to hard, and then you can go into this verse 3 rating 75, and then you can farm this armor from the stage. All right, so you want to farm medals as well while farming for the armor. And also another tip I would like to mention is that each time you unlock a stage, only do this 5 times first, because we have a story participation rewards each time you do a new stage, all right, up till 5 times. So after you finish 5 times, the 6th time you did it, you will not get another 100 medals. So what you want to do is go into another new stage after you unlock it, do it 5 times, and then the next one, etc, etc. All right, that will probably get you like a lot of medals at the end of the day by just doing those. Okay guys, so I think that's the tips that I have for now. And if I'm missing anything, please comment down below, give me a suggestion, and also give me a suggestion how to skyrocket my account progression for you guys, the veterans out there, right? If you have some tips from me. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.